Okay.
In the computer.
Alright, so when we last met our heroes... There we go. They had defeated a mind witness.
Mind
And
witness.
some elves that they try to get to talk. However, fruitless it seemed.
Fruitless.
And after a pretty intense battle, they have two knocked up. Not knocked up. That's completely different.
Knocked up all the elves.
Knocked
Pretty
out.
knocked up. Pretty knocked
and
up.
tied elves. A body of the mind witness, and Valoran had finished casting her tiny hut, and there was debate of some shifts being taken by Swift Eye and Barrick, and Valoran was going to take the later part, and that's kind of where we left.
Abe, I'd like to... Can you tell me roughly the dimensions of the squid thing's tentacles?
Yeah. That's a really good question.
It's a gross question.
That's an excellent question. Let me give you the exact.
This can only lead
figures.
to good things.
Shit's getting real weird.
Let me make sure I got his reach correct.
Size does matter.
Size definitely matters in this case. Each tentacle is about 5 feet long.
Okay.
Its
How
body.
thick? What's the girth?
It's probably to be about 5 feet. At where it connects with the body is probably about as big around as someone's like bicep.
Okay. Can I kind of, with one of those tentacles, I want to kind of check the elasticity a little bit. Does it stretch?
Yeah. It kind of gives a little bit. It's very squid-like.
Okay. So Frederick kind of keeps playing with the squid a little bit, and he goes, "I have an idea."
Mm-hmm.
So I spent many years in the ring, and occasionally, between matches, for entertainment purposes, people would take the carcasses of dead monsters' bodies and use them as costumes. So I propose that we do the same with the squid monster and see if we can explore a little bit incognito. Some of us take the body, some of us take some of the tentacles. Essentially, we travel around as one giant squid.
I'm into it. Valoran says I could use Mage Hand to help, maybe? Prestidigitation? Minor Illusion. There we go, that would help.
Minor illusion would probably help. And I can
Um,
use... Let me see if I have anything I can use.
Who can make a disguise?
I mean, I've got some makeup and a disguise kit, and I mean, some of us are pretty elfy to begin with. I could make us look like
Here's the thing.
elves.
This thing, like, talks in our minds. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe the disguise would work, but maybe it'll know even though we're in the disguise.
Frederick kind of starts to carve one of the tentacles a little bit. He's like, don't you at least want to try?
I really do. Maybe I propose we take a short rest, so not to get too technical, but so Korak and Barrick can use some hit dice, so at least we can get some healing back without spending any more spells. Also, short rest, I can get a couple spell slots back.
Ooh, is that a special power, or does everybody get this?
That's a wizard thing.
Oh, that's cool.
I have arcane recovery, so once a day I can get back half my level's worth of spell slots.
Oh, that's sweet.
Or worth of spell levels. So I think I can do three spell levels right now.
That's very sweet.
Right.
It is sweet.
So
I've
if
never
we
used
do-
it until now.
Abe, if we do pull this off, I also want to use prestidigitation and try to maybe help the illusions that we're presenting.
Yep.
So
Sounds like a plan.
I guess I'll start working on trying to figure out how to make this thing a costume. Well, you said Barrick needs to heal, and
Yeah, do you guys think a short rest sounds good? That you can do your...
Yeah, that
I can
sounds good.
I'll play my Song of Rest, and anyone who spins at least one hit die gets an extra d6. So anyone who
Nice.
spins a hit die gets one extra point
That's so
of
good.
health. Yeah, that was
Is this a
good.
song that you're playing?
Yeah, she's playing a song, and they get one extra hit point.
Yep.
Is that
You're-
per hit dice or just once?
No, it's just once.
Nope. Sadly, I just think
you just get one
it's
hit
just
point.
one. Amazing.
But I'll also do my inspiring leader, whatever it is, and everybody will get 10 temporary hit points. That's better.
Yeah, that's sweet. I will help out. I'm gonna help out Frederick with carving. I would like to assist Frederick with whatever he's trying to do by telling him a little history lesson. So I'm gonna roll my history first just to see if this actually works. Better work. I have to roll a DC 15. Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah. I got history, guys.
That is for days.
That's a feat, y'all. So I'm going to use the help action to give you advantage on whatever you're going to be trying to do here, Frederick. And Valorant's going to tell you a story. I read this one time. I'm pretty sure this was a fiction book, but I'm pretty sure parts of it are true. But it's when the dwarves were attacking the giant stronghold. They actually carved it up just like you said, like this, but you had to kind of like follow the seams, and they killed a giant and put the skin on a bunch of them, and there were like 7 dwarves inside a giant, and that's how they got in.
Frederick's gonna stare at Valorant and just be like, "You get it. You understand what we're trying to do here."
Get it? So you have advantage on your... I'm using the help action, so you have advantage on whatever crazy roll
Nice.
Abe has you make, but you also add my proficiency bonus, which is the
Nice.
+3 to whatever that is.
Wow.
Well, I would definitely state that I've seen people in the ring do this before. I don't know if that makes any difference.
All right.
I've definitely observed this.
So I'm gonna say you're gonna have to roll 2 dice. One's gonna be for animal handling, and the other one's gonna be a deception.
For what?
So animal handling is to see how well you cut it apart, and the deception is how well you put it back together.
Okay. And I get advantage on this? Or-
Yes, you have advantage plus the bonuses Andy gave you.
So I need to click the advantage button first, right?
Mhm.
Advantage. Okay. Andy, hopefully you have a grasp on the bonuses.
It's just a +3.
Cool.
26. I am
Yeah, so
damn
very
good at carving this
skillfully
thing up.
you cut along some almost imaginary lines in your head, and you have this pattern that you've laid out mentally, and you cut along the edges, and you very successfully cut off all the limbs, and there is also a carcass that, by how you cut it, 2 people could easily wear it.
Can we fit into the tentacles or no?
You definitely feel that you could probably put some kind of appendage through it.
But not fully.
No, I think you could probably get it up to like your shoulder if you wanted, or like the top of your thigh.
Okay. So do you think I could make a whole party disguise with this, or just a couple people?
Judging by the size of it, and now that you've kind of cut it apart, you probably could get 2 people disguised as this tentacle creature.
Okay. Valorant, do you want to be a part of this thing too?
I would love to, but I can turn myself invisible. So... Oh, actually, I could turn someone else invisible, I guess. That doesn't have to be myself.
Well, whoever's not part of the disguise can pretend to be its thralls or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, or a captive.
Sounds like Calliope can maybe disguise herself to look like a Wait, I could just disguise myself to look like a dark elf. I mean, that's a little bit racist. Wait, no, these are moon elves.
They're moon
Yeah.
elves.
they're moon
Shoot,
elves,
they're
so
not.
you-
Yeah, why don't I pretend to be a thrall?
What are you using for that prestidigitation? Or
I mean, I am a moon elf, so I could just use my charm and wit to convince everyone that I am a thrall. She then puts her hands straight down at her sides and shuffles a little bit. It's not super convincing. Let me roll a deception check. Maybe it is just convincing. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be really convincing. You know,
Average.
yeah, it's not the worst thing
Averagely
you've ever
convincing.
seen. You know, there's a moment where you think, maybe this might work. Berg is going to walk up to you, Frederick, and put his arm out to you and kind of slap you on the shoulder and say, I will help you with this. And he starts
Perfect.
to kind of wiggle into the sleeves.
perfect.
Remember, this is an opaque sphere, Abe. So,
Yep.
at least people standing outside can't see us. I'm not sure about magic and stuff, but was that Rachel? Sorry.
Calliope's going to use her disguise kit and her stage makeup to try to make herself look like a moon elf. She's the half elf, so the facial features are kind of there, but
Yeah, roll your deception.
Does she have your disguise kit?
Oh, you can roll your disguise kit, which I think is your deception plus your modifier plus. Okay. I mean,
You're doing better than Valorant.
Yeah, better than Valorant.
yeah, you did pretty good.
You're a better moon elf than Valorant.
There, upon closer inspection, you realize that some people might see through the skin tone that you tried to apply to your face. You definitely seem to have forgotten your arms, though.
it's okay. I'll just pull my cloak over them. And then I will. Who out of the rest of us who is not inside of a carcass looks the most elf-like? The Swift Eye. Swift Eye is just human, right?
Yeah, Swift Eye is a bald human.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think I'm in the carcass either, and I'm human.
I can make one or two people invisible that are me or aren't me. So I can make both Swift Eye and Korak invisible, but it would take my highest power magic. But if our goal is just to find somewhere that's more defensible and actually take a decent rest, that's fine.
Well, things might go sideways. Korak's pretty. I'll make him an elf. And the Calliope will come at him with her makeup brush.
It's a little daunting at first.
Yeah, I don't know how Korak would feel about that.
He's not quite tall enough, but I mean it's okay. Shoulders are a little broad.
Yeah, but look at his facial structure. He's got nice cheekbones. It'll work.
Too much stubble.
Fred, roll your deception.
Yes, Korak's got a giant beard at this point.
That's right.
What was that, Abe? I'm sorry.
Roll your deception check. Oh yeah, you very kind of nimbly get into this thing. Just reminds you of Days of the Ring and seeing individuals do it. Before you know it, both Frederick and Barrick are now inside of this mind witness thing.
I wanna be.
All right, so
man.
It
we'll
looks
try to
pretty
get our
convincing.
we'll try to get our movements together to line them up a little bit.
Were all of the moon elves wearing the same thing, like any type of uniform, or?
Oh, good call.
Simple, simple armors. So far, you've not encountered anyone that isn't wearing just like a leather armor. Earthen tones, nothing that kind of stands out.
Do they have any gloves or cloaks or anything that's easily removable?
Yeah. They just have simple traveling cloaks. They don't seem to wear, any real accessories, but just kind of the simple traveling cloak, some gloves, leather garb.
Okay. Calliope will start stripping the elves and handing out their stuff to the people who are disguised. It's
Yeah.
really just her and Korak, but
Well, I'll take one of the
Oh, and
cloaks. I'll take a
Valorant,
plain.
right.
There's just a plain cloak. I'll take one.
yeah, and Calliope will stow her bright blue and green cloak and put on a boring one.
Ben, you're currently that purple thing.
Perfect.
It's
All right,
all
so
Ben ever wanted.
That's all I wanted to be. That to ride a vulture. All right, or a zombie. I wanted to ride a zombie with a vulture saddle.
You did.
Yeah, it's great. All right, are we ready to try to roll? Everybody looking disguised?
Did everybody
What's
get their 10 temporary hit points?
yeah? Does it go on top of the 10 we already had?
No.
No,
Okay,
it shouldn't
I'm
stack.
good.
No, it can only happen to you once, but some people lost theirs, so. And then Abe, if you, I don't think I get anything back, but did you short rest us?
No, but let me do that just in case.
So before we go,
Bing. There you go.
what are we trying to accomplish? Are we trying to find the evil right away? Are we just trying to find a defensive place?
So kind of scout around a little bit and see what we can see.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're kind of like all on the same page of what we're looking for before we actually start going.
Korak's gonna point his sword at the unconscious elves. What about them?
Um,
Hmm.
They're currently
Valorant pulls out. They are currently tied up. That's true.
Yep.
Valorant's going to take off one of their cloaks and start tearing it up and gagging them.
Is there anywhere in this room we could hide them? Not really, no, it's just a big open room. We haven't
Dump
gone
them down the well.
There is a well. Yes.
There's water at the bottom?
There's water at the bottom.
It's not a bad idea.
They'll die.
Was it deep? Do we know? I don't know.
I don't know that we know.
Frederick
Calliope
is waving
Calliope
flew down
tentacle
there.
arms.
Yeah, Calliope went down there.
Did you go down with the
Carpet.
You went down with the carpet. You didn't actually feel a bottom.
Right. Yeah, they might drown. Is this like a closet? What's across from us where the thing came out from behind?
Upon closer inspection, it was a darkened area that, now that you're looking at it, seems just to be a carved out, cave.
Oh, okay. There's not actually anything across the front of it.
No, you don't see that. That's not there. Don't look at it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to gag them. They're already tied up. I'm going to gag them. In case they do wake up.
Give them some blindfolds too.
We could. I don't know. Will it matter if they can see? We should probably just leave them here, right? Do we want to keep dragging them with us?
Just saying, if they come after me with the bow or a sword again.
You're going to murder them because you're not skilled enough to knock them out? Is that what's going to...
Just saying, sometimes accidents happen.
Right. When you're careless, or, like I said, unskilled.
Whatever you want to call it.
I just thought your family had honor, but I also wasn't expecting we were going to do this right now.
Oh, man.
So let's leave them here. And I think let's try to take out the evil, right? No sense in dilly-dallying. They know we're here. There are a bunch of them out there. Let's just get this thing done. Yeah, let's just get this thing done. She plays a riff.
Frederick,
Roll out Autobots.
your movement currently is 20 feet.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind.
That sounds fair.
All right, it's been roughly about 10 minutes. Everyone make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
They're waiting outside.
Probably. Well, we can see outside.
Oh, we can see out. They can't see in.
That's right.
Oh, that's nifty.
I am not rolling great tonight.
Yeah, I've
yeah,
rolled
oh, boy.
3s and
Get all
4s.
those.
It's all
There we
Frederick
go.
tonight.
There you go.
Save us, Frederick.
I'm trying my best.
Frederick, you notice that after you kind of get in this little thing and your eyes go up to the little slits that you cut so you can see out of, that the doors that seem to enter or exit, I should say, this area have now been closed.
I'm gonna tell the rest of the party that the doors down there have been closed.
Hey guys, those doors are closed.
Okay.
So do we want to go towards the closed doors or away from the closed doors?
Let's see. I'm gonna flip a coin.
Yeah, both directions seem pretty cool to me.
Korak flips a coin and points to the north. Let's
head
go that
north.
way.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Sounds fine to me.
All right, who's leading this shenanigans?
Beastie
Sure.
Boy.
Pretty sure the mind witness. Yeah.
All right, so.
Let's go, Barrick.
All right, so it takes a little bit at first. There's some stumbling, but after a while, you guys kind of get your rhythm down. Moving slower than normal, but your arms kind of wither in the air. And it looks pretty convincing. You can definitely make it down that corridor. All right, so the difficulty in your costume as you walk down this hallway is that you cannot see to your right. You can only see in front of you. You have to kind of turn your whole body.
I mean, I can lead. I think. Should I? Because I actually have hands that can open doors and stuff.
Yeah, you now find yourself in front of two doors, neither of which you feel you might be able to open.
I'm gonna kind of gesture with my tentacle to Valorant to open up the north door.
Sure. I will just use my mage hand to open up that north door.
I'm gonna ride my tentacle around to make it look like I'm doing it.
Oh shit! Apparently there's a hallway right here. Hey, boss.
Oh, let's check out that, I guess.
All right.
This door looks more interesting.
So yeah, there is
tentacle wave over.
Yeah.
So which way are you going? There is full disclosure. There are 3 doors.
Yeah, I'm coming over here to this door, and I'm gonna do a quick investigate check to look for traps.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it's my damn job, I guess. Oh my god, Andy! I still got a 15.
You still did very well. So at first, it's very kind of unsettling having this dead carcass with your friends inside of it, but you focus on your job, and very quickly you realize that it's just a simple mechanism to open the door. It does not seem trapped.
Cool. Is it locked?
Are you attempting to open it?
She'll jiggle the handle.
Yeah, it does not seem unlocked. Does not seem locked, sorry.
Alright, then I'm going to back up and use my mage hand to open it.
While she's investigating that one, I just want to do a quick listen at the other 2, the ones back here behind us.
Good call.
Yeah, make a...
Oh, jeez.
Yep. Highest roll so far.
Wow.
Korak and not Korak, Barrick and Frederick are making a lot of noise in their very weirdly sounding suit. It's hard to concentrate, but you don't think you hear anything on the other side of the door. And with that, the door slowly kind of opens up. It's a double-sided door. It creaks open and opens up into apparently just a line. That's better.
Sweet.
Into a hallway. It's about 20 feet long. The weird purplish lights illuminate it. But other than that, it just seems to have an opening down that direction.
I'm gonna slither through.
I'm so nervous, guys.
So as you slowly turned off the here we go.
Abe, I want to do something.
Yep.
I want to do something. I actually want to leave Newly right here.
All right.
She has really good vision. Let me pull it up. She has dark vision 120 feet, so
Okay.
she should be able to see all the way down to that
door.
doorway that
Okay.
was closed. So I just want to leave her here just to actually I could probably leave her here and she could still see.
Yep.
So if anything happens with those doors we're not currently watching, I would like Newly to let out a squawk. Hoot hoot.
Nope, you said squawk.
Okay.
All right, squawk it is.
Squawk.
No, it's good. I made a note.
Squawk-a-doodle do.
All right. So, Frederick, you realize that it might be kind of a tight squeeze, but you think you can make it through this corridor. It's just going to take you a little bit of time.
Well, I'm gonna try.
All right. So slowly but surely, you kind of wiggle your way through. You're kind of
So
leaving
this is just a wall to the north. Is that right?
Yes, you're
Okay.
kind of walking down a tighter corridor, and you're, upon looking at it, you're leaving some kind of ooze on the wall.
It's fine.
It's
fine.
really kind of gross, but it looks
Gross.
like after a bit, you realize that the room is starting to open back up again. So
Yeah,
you
we're just squeeze through.
you squeeze your way through, and you open up into bling, bling. You open up into a hallway. Right here, there seems to be a single sconce on the wall, with that same purplish light. On the other side is a solid wall, and then it continues back down to a very similar looking corridor that you had already traversed.
Can I take one of these purple torches from the walls?
Yeah, give it a shot. Make a strength check.
I'll do that. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Ugh.
Yeah. It takes a moment because when you grab it, they're pretty covered in dust. But after a moment or two, you kind of wiggle it free, and you now are holding. It looks very much like a torch, but instead of the normal fire, it's a purplish, glowish. You caught it. Glowing light.
Is it hot?
It does not seem to give off any kind of heat.
Okay. Just as she's walking along behind, she can't help but be curious, and she tries to put a piece of paper in it to see if it burns.
It does not seem to burn anything.
Shit, guys, we should get as many of these as we can. This shit's magic.
Frederick and Barrick, you find yourself in just kind of an opening with one sconce, a wall, and a corridor. And that seems to be it.
I keep wiggling down the corridor.
Set them up by the water slides.
So, as you continue to wiggle yourself through, Berg is going to begrudgingly say, "This seems very similar to what we've already been down."
It's fine. It's fine.
You keep wiggling your way. It's probably been a good 5 to 10 minutes of you just simply wiggling, and you find yourself in front of another door.
So everybody have their coconuts
try to
ready in
whale
case.
I'm gonna flail my. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Calliope was just whispering. Does everyone have their coconuts ready in case we need to get out of here?
Valor and Calliope, Korak, what are you guys doing?
I'm following. I would say I'm moving a little bit faster than the mind witness weirdos. So I'm actually just going to be popping my eyes into Newly to take a quick peek around every 1 out of 4 rounds.
Nice. Go ahead and make a perception check, and then Korak and Calliope make a perception check as well.
Perception check with my owl's perception?
Yeah, yours is with the owl. The owl!
Okay.
Oh, my rolls are getting better.
Nice. Noli, you peer through her eyes for a moment, and the doors are still very much closed. Calliope, you notice right about here, as you're walking your way through, there seems to be some sort of drag and dust on the floor. And upon looking down, Korak notices it too.
Like something was dragged in that direction?
Yep.
Valorant.
Secret passage.
I'm so good at investigation.
Yeah, Calliope starts poking around at the wall.
Do I notice this?
You would not until you come out of Nully's eyes, but by that point,
I'm down around the corner.
You're by the mind witness. Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Yeah, basically, whenever she goes into the owl, she just like grabs one of the dangling tentacles and just like lets herself be leashed for a second. She's like, guys, Newly isn't seeing it. Guys, oh shit. She goes back this way.
Orc's gonna pull on the sconce.
Make a strength check.
I'm not trying to like rip it out. I just want to see if I can.
Hey guys, do you remember whenever a farmer made a nat 20 on an investigation check and found their boss?
I forgot all about that.
Let's not do that.
So Cork, you reach up and you grab the sconce, and with a very easy click, it goes, and there's an opening that appears right in front of Calliope.
Valorant looks impressed for a second.
Is there a boss on the other side?
You've got to go to find out.
Calliope goes, we're just moon elves on patrol where we're supposed to be doing moon elf thing.
She gets an elbow in the ribs, and Valorant gives her a sharp look and just says, "Be cool."
Yeah, Calliope, make a deception check. No reason whatsoever. See, that elbow to the ribs kind of sets you straight, and then you very methodically go, "We are moon elves, and we are here to do stuff." And it kind of, Valorant, you get a little bit of chills. It's very realistic.
She's more of a moon elf than I ever was.
So, Tentacle Man comes walking back in after no one opens the door for him. There is a really big streak on the wall, having kind of pressed through. You now find yourself on the backside of. Make a perception check.
Everybody, or just?
Yeah, everyone, because you're all here by now. Almost gave stuff for free. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, now
there it is.
Damn.
Whew.
3s and 4s to 20s.
I'm still rolling 6s and below.
You all notice that it's opening, and it definitely seems to be the backside of something. There seems to be 2 pillars on each side of it. It seems to be stonework of some sort. But Calliope, you've seen things like this before. It reminds you of. Oh snap! Put that back. Didn't see nothing. It reminds you of a fireplace in the backside, and even the smells of it seem to are very reminiscent of a fireplace. Excuse me.
Kitchen.
And you can even kind of, the smells, catch your nose, and you can even see some ash on the ground. But the smell is not what you would expect. It's more metallic, and it turns your nose, and it does not remind you of food at all.
Do I hear anything?
With that roll, you hear kind of a smoldering fire, but at that point, that seems to be all that you hear in the room. Sound seems to just echo back from it.
Okay. Calliope takes a second, and she stands up really tall and straight, and then she walks into the room with super confidence, and she says,
I feel like you need help.
she says, "Follow me. Fall in line."
Yeah.
Saying that to us?
Yeah, like she's acting like she's the commander. Follow me. Fall in line. Let me show you how the rounds are done.
The rounds?
Horak makes a slashing motion at his neck and points to Barrick and Frederick.
We're gonna wander in.
Wander into the boob.
All right, Calliope. I'm gonna keep that perception going. As you move closer, you know what? We're gonna do it like this because it's just easier to do. Blink, blink. There we go. This seems to be the center or the focal point of this room. The rest of it seems to be lowered down, but this seems to be raised. To the left and right of this now visible fireplace, there seems to be two large piles. Everyone else make a perception check. In the fireplace, there seems to be ashes, disregarded things here. Damn. 20s!
There we go.
Nice. You notice that in the fireplace seems to be disregarded weapons. They've now since tarnished, and the handles have turned to ash. There's reminiscence of bows or quivers or arrow points that you can see throughout the rubble in the actual ashes that are still slightly glowing. There are two piles on either side. One pile, you're all gonna notice. One pile seems to be of fluff, but Frederick, upon closer inspection, you notice that it seems to be piles and piles of hair and cut, shaven, and trimmed, disregarded weapons and other pieces of armor seem to be kind of strewn through them. On the other just seems to be long disregarded equipment that has tarnished and kind of thrown. The newer pieces, the top pieces seems to be newer in general, but it definitely seems to be a pile of humanoid hair and disregarded items.
Are there like scalps attached, or is it like everyone just kind of shaved it in a pile?
I mean, you can take a closer look. This is the hair pile.
Look at the hair pile.
Hair pile.
I'm keeping track, Abe, but I can look through Newly's eyes up to a distance of 100 feet. But I have her targeted, so I know when I'm up to 100 feet.
Nice.
Just so you know.
100 feet.
And the rest of the room is just open, empty space.
I'm gonna look at the hair.
Nice. Make a
I'm
investigation.
investigating that.
Yeah,
Hell
sure.
yeah.
Gross.
Bonus action.
So upon investigating, the hair in some pieces definitely seems to be ripped out. Others cleanly shorn off. And as you kind of look at it, it's definitely not animal. It's human and elven in nature. It's a rather large pile, and it's disgusting to think about how much hair this really took to create. You kind of sift through a little bit and find some assorted armors that definitely seem to be cut rather than taken off. They are very reminiscent of the elven make that you've seen in the elves that you've encountered thus far. Roughly laying around the ground and through the hair, you find because you rolled so damn well.
So damn well.
let's just say 400 gold pieces for simplicity's sake,
Yeah.
and 13 platinum pieces. You also find 3 potions of healing.
All right, she's not hoarding those for herself, so you can just throw them in the party sheet, I guess.
All right, I can make that happen. I can make that.
She kind of pushes him off to the side and she just gives sort of a tally out loud to the group, and then starts.
Are you putting the money in the party sheet too?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'm adding it up.
Yeah, she'll put it in a bag for now, but I assume we're gonna distribute it later.
There we go. It's in the party sheet.
Right on.
Calliope, you were asking about the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, upon closer inspection, it's a very large room. 2 massive pillars hold up a very large ceiling. The walls are very sturdily built. The floor seems to be carved out, and you can definitely see, upon looking at the ground, not only were there drag marks from behind you, but there seems to be drag marks coming from all the different tunnels. There seems to be one here, here, here. There definitely seems to be drag marks over in that area as well as up here. And you also notice there is an opening over that way. Other than that, this room is very much empty.
Drag marks, like. Is there blood on the floor in here?
Yes. And sadly, as you look down around the the hair pile, especially, there seems to be some newer as well as old dried blood.
I'm gonna slither into the room.
Dalaran keeps it together.
Yeah, you slither out into the open. You can definitely see there's more of an opening this way, as well as down this corridor. You can make out what seems to be a door, and this way seems to have an odd glow up to the north.
Which room has the least amount of blood trails in the area, and which one has the most amount of blood trails in the area?
Yeah, so the most definitely seem to be coming from the south. The least seem to be coming from up here.
So I'm gonna kind of tentacle wave at both of those 2 directions. kind of tentacle shrug to see if I can get my party's opinion on what we should maybe do.
Boy, there are a lot of ways we can go.
Master, we must go into the light.
I'm going to call Newly back to me. As an action, I dismiss Newly, and then as another action, I bring Newly. I call Newly back right next to me.
Caca! Squawk!
No, Newly, it's Hoot Hoot. How many times do I have to tell you?
Caca!
Newly.
Are there also like passages back this way, like behind these?
Yeah, from where you're standing, I keep turning off my blank. There's a passage both to the north and to the south. The room seems to be mirrored. There's an opening this way,
Hey.
2 to the east, and 1 to the north. The north is the one that gives the odd glowing.
There's 6. She says, under her softly, so the voice doesn't travel so much. She says, "I'll leave Newly in this room so it can watch all of the other entrances, in case someone comes this way." I don't know.
I'm gonna say that we go towards the glow.
Yeah, let's check out the light.
Something happening there.
I mean, there are 6 of them. We could split up.
Oh yeah, do that.
Each go to a separate hallway.
Swift Eye and Barrett go in their own way.
And then we'll just shout over our shoulders at each other what we see.
She
Wasn't somebody invisible?
She's going
Korak
to
and Swift Eye. No, Korak.
No, just Swift Eye.
Yeah.
Just Swift Eye. Swift Eye is invisible for an hour.
Right, and Korak and Calliope are very well disguised.
Very well disguised.
Yeah, I think we go to the light.
Valorant is going to approach Korak and say, calling out your family's dishonor is unproductive and unhelpful. But people got slaughtered here. People that are now being mind controlled. And I wish you wouldn't be so cavalier about killing them when something terrible happened to these people. Maybe they're my people.
Korak will look at Valorant, and kind of the sly grin that he has kind of fades off of his face. He says, yeah, there's definitely great evil perpetrated here. And if we can put a stop to it, I absolutely want to. But, I don't know, sometimes you just need to create a distance, you know? It helps.
My whole life has had distance. So I get it. But I'm not looking for that right now.
Korak will shrug and ready his sword.
Alright.
All right.
Just try harder next time, okay? Don't fuck up next time.
Do better.
Oh, Valorant.
She's really good at compliments.
She was doing so well for a second.
Well, his response to why they killed him was,
Yeah.
I tried. And her thought was, well, you fucked up. So, yeah. I have to try harder next time. Hey, Charisma 10. She does good sometimes.
All right. Where you guys
North
heading
we
to?
go.
All right.
Frederick and
Right.
Bear are going to start wandering north.
Yeah, I'll check the door first, if there is a door. Actually, I am stealthing, Abe. I'm not good at acting like
roll a
like anything, so
Okay.
I'm stealthing.
So I would say you're gonna get to about here,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll see what you guys do from there. So as you get closer, the glow starts to intensify. It has a weird kind of a rippling effect as you get closer. It's the same haunting purple that you guys have seen before, but as you get closer, you realize that there is some kind of liquid in the actual chamber itself. I need to make my computer respond. No reason at all.
Respond, computer.
Um,
Main screen, turn on.
Valorant, make a perception check.
Oh shit! I'm good at those.
Frederick, make a perception check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, you're trying to look out through two little slits that you made in your costume.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you both notice. So in front of you is a otherworldly humanoid standing in front. It's wearing a purplish cape, and its back is to you. It's got a bald head. It seems to be standing over the water itself.
Oh shit!
Let me make my thing
What
cooperate
color
here.
is its skin?
I know what this is.
It's purple.
It's purple.
Oh. Shit.
You both would notice that in the water there seems to be some kind of swimming fish. Blink. Okay, there we go. Some sort of swimming fish. There.
Nasty.
It has not noticed you yet.
I'm gonna kind of look over the Valorant for some guidance here on how he wants.
Do I recognize this creature, Abe?
Make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna ask the same question as well.
Yeah, you make an Arcana check. Nice. Frederick, definitely doesn't seem to be something that you are familiar with. Valoran, you've read in books about creatures from other worlds who not only colonize and take over other individuals, but they crave intelligence above all else, and they are not to be trifled with.
Hmm. Do I see any reaction in Valorant's eyes?
Do I know about them being able to mind control people?
You definitely have read in books that colonies have fallen due to mind control.
Mm, 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 mm. You see Valorant's eyes just narrow, and she starts to weave an incantation in her hands and steps forward.
As if to like attack kind of
Frederick.
thing.
Yep, she is starting to cast a spell. But
Alright.
With that, everyone roll initiative.
Yeah.
Andy, I'll give you a surprise round though.
hell yeah.
That's the way, Korak. Oh no!
Oh, I got you beat.
I'm gonna roll Swift Eye just in case, as well as Barrick. There we go.
Newly is 5.
Noli, where you at? There you are. There you at? 5. Oh, you beat Frederick as an owl. All right, Valoran, you are up. You get a surprise round.
Sweet. She is going to she's gonna look at the creature and start chanting under her breath, just like fury in her eyes, and she is going to attack it with... No, you know what? Fuck it. She's just gonna fill that room with hypnotic pattern. So she's gonna send her hypnotic pattern 30-foot cube. So yeah, she's just gonna land a hypnotic pattern there. Everything in the room or anything in that square must make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. All right, let's just look here. Wisdom. Bling. Wow, even with advantage. Does 12 fail?
16 is the DC.
Wow. That guy just failed.
Okay.
Hardcore.
All right. So as she weaves her hands in the air and throws them towards that area, some phosphorescent material seems to fly from her hands into the room, and it sends up this sort of like kaleidoscopic prism of dancing crystalline figures that swirl in the air. They're very mesmerizing. Everyone that fails their wisdom saving throw is incapacitated for a minute.
Wow.
Full stop.
Wow.
If they take damage, they're snapped out, or if another creature takes an action to break them out of it, they're out of it. But otherwise, that's it. One save and they're done.
Wow.
My concentration drops on invisibility, though.
All right, you are now fully visible.
Well, that was Swift Eye. Swift Eye is visible.
She is now fully visible. She does not notice a difference, though.
And if she has I have a stealth round or a sneak attack round, right?
Oh, excuse me.
Is it just one action?
No, you have a full surprise round.
All right. She's gonna move up to this corner and kind of peek around after she casts the spell. Probably should have done that first, but it's fine.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Cool. I'll say that you can see into there.
Okay.
And
So far, just the two creatures.
Yep.
Do they both seem affected by it?
The one is a fish-like creature. It seems to be kind of swimming around, but the humanoid in front of you seems to immediate kind of put their hands at their side, and their head kind of slumps slightly, and its whirling tentacles in its maw seem to relax.
Awesome. So yeah, I guess that's her surprise round, is just moving up and taking a look at the scene.
And good news, you're first up.
All right. As soon as she looks around at the scene and sees that no one else is actually acting in there, she turns around and says, "This motherfucker's out for a minute, so take your time to plan all of your attacks at once, and then unload on this son of a bitch." She walks in, and she is going to hold her action to cast a spell. She's going to cast, the only damaging spell she has, which is Ray of Frost, a really shitty one.
I believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you casting again?
No, she's going to hold. I'm going to hold my action to cast Ray of Frost whenever everyone else unloads on this thing.
Oh, okay.
So that we all coordinate at the same time.
Nice.
That kind of thing.
I'm gonna just leave Swift Eye and Barrick out. Calliope, you're up.
All right. Calliope is going to move up
Right there.
here.
Oh, in fact, what's 15 and a half? It's 7, 6, 6. Let's just say both Frederick and Barrick rolled an 8 because they are currently moving together. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Calliope's going to move up to there, and then she's going to ready an action to cast a spell at the purple dude when everyone else attacks.
Nice. All right. Da, 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 da. Do you have anything else?
Nope.
All right. There's some like water movement.
Incapacity is pretty sweet too, I believe. Let me see.
Uh-oh. You're getting attacked by a fish.
Wait, it wasn't hypnotized?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's really sad.
Oh, incapacitated just means it can't take actions or reactions.
So it's just gonna basically pass on its turn.
Mm-hmm.
And Barrick
So
Frederick, you're up.
how did the thing attack me? What did it look like?
So as it kind of splashed closer to you, it kind of jumped out of the water and attempted to try to latch onto you, and you very easily kind of swatted away.
Nice.
Seems to be some kind of weird thing. Looks like
Mm-hmm,
that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna wander my 20 feet that I can wander, and then do I get any kind of a reaction from the creature when it looks at me? Does it seem to recognize me as as what I'm disguised as?
Currently, this creature has its back to you.
Oh, it still has been back to me. Okay.
Yep, and it seems to be slumped over.
Well, thank you.
Valorant said, "Fuck the plan."
Fuck the plan.
Yep. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull one of my arms out just enough to cast magic missile and then put it back in. I can get away with that.
Make a straight dexterity
Amazing.
check.
Amazing.
Dexterity check.
Yep. Let's see how quickly you can slither back in.
It's not my strongest trait.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of pull your arm in, and the other one you're trying to hold onto the tentacle, and it kind of falls off onto the ground, and is. Now your hand's free. You could definitely cast magic missile, but you don't think you're going to be able to get that arm back on. But you could definitely cast magic missile.
I'm still gonna do it. Alright, so let's see how this works. So I'm gonna do all of my darts, so that would be 3 darts, and do my d4 plus 1. that's it.
Who did you shoot him at?
The mind flayer.
All right, so he is no longer incapacitated.
Yep. So if Calliope and Valoran, you want to take your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll do my Ray of Frost.
That connects.
Yeah. Cold damage.
It succeeded, so it only takes half damage.
I love that you're whispering in a mind flare.
Alright, so it's only going to take half of this damage.
Oh.
It only takes 6.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Alright, had to do a little bit of math, but I did it. I did all the math. Frederick, you doing anything else on your turn?
I think that's all I'm going to do.
Uh,
Put the tentacle back on, right? So.
you would have to spend almost a whole turn to try to reach down together and grab the tentacle.
Can I get out of this thing?
Yeah, it was probably it's going to take your movement next turn.
To get out of it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll start the process. I guess I'll make the decision next turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, Frederick, you're going to hear a voice in your head that says, and Varric would hear this too. I enjoy the costume. You will be a delight when I add you to the collective. Which brings us to Korak.
Oh shit, is it coming from that guy?
Nope.
Motherfucker. Well, should have seen that coming.
5, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so you guys are out of it. Alright, so I'll move up and stop there. Fire a Phoenix Bolt.
Phoenix Bolt.
Identified creature 1.
Pew!
Attacking out of ammo.
Mm. And the last minute, there seems to be an arcane energy that kind of flows through this creature, and the arrow goes rogue and kind of falls into the water, and the arrow comes back.
Okay, that's it.
Mind flare. Nuli's up.
Newly. You know what? I think I'm just gonna leave Newly there to make sure we know if anyone comes out of any of the doorways.
Tactics.
Newly's just gonna sit there and make a ruckus if it sees anything come out of the southern doors.
I love it.
Valoran. I will cast. Well, shit, this guy's right here, huh? I guess I'll cast Thunder Wave. I think it's... I haven't actually ever cast this. 15-foot cube.
Yeah, you can hit them both.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Alright, so I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. Not at Newly. Not at Newly. Don't target Newly anymore. Okay, so I'll just make them roll a con DC. So, and then it looks like one of them succeeded.
Yeah, Mind Flare 1 succeeded.
Nice, and one of them failed. So I think it's, let's see, it should automatically do it. On a failed save, it takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a success, it's half damage and it's not pushed.
Nice.
So let's just see. Alright. I killed the fish.
So half, I don't think it actually...
Yeah, it did it. It's 3.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you kind of blast out from you, this strange larva-like creature explodes and splatters the face of the mind flayer standing behind it. It looked really cool.
It kills that the larvae.
Yeah, he is just splattered.
So yeah, she kind of claps her hands, and this booming wave of energy shoots forward and hits them. And she is going to actually move up here and peek around the corner.
Nice. I would say from that angle you could probably see.
Because you know what? Valorant ain't scared.
Ain't scared no more.
She ain't scared. She never been scared. She grew up on the streets. She fought off boys with knives. She ain't scared.
Wow, that's
You're
all
doing
you
great.
can see. That's all you're allowed to see.
You're doing great. No,
All right, let's see here. Bling, bling.
do any of these fish look like they're hypnotized?
No, they seem to be just kind of swimming around the water.
Okay. It's fine.
It's cool. Cool.
All right, that's my turn. She's
Clyde.
going to shout out that there are more fish in the water, just so people know.
Fish in the water.
Sure.
Oh no, did I cover up your character?
Yeah, she's dead. She's
What?
so dead.
What happened to your character?
I think she's just
She's under Barrack.
Yeah.
About time.
What?
I don't know.
All right. Calliope steps forward a little bit and plays this really intense, like, heavy metal riff on her lute and glares at the three people she has targeted and casts Bane on them.
It is so good.
So the larvae both fail.
Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
wait, I can just drag it over, right?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I think it did it to all three of them, though. And it shouldn't have done it to
I face it.
Mind Flayer 1 because he succeeded.
So. The Mind Flayer seems to be rolling with advantage. Maybe it has like magic resistance or something.
Magic.
Does our magic seem resistant to our magic, Gabe?
It does. It does seem
Okay.
to be resistant. As you kind of reach out with your magic, Calliope, there seems to be just an aura that kind of blasts away anything that seems to hit it.
Alright, so that was my action.
Action.
Is drinking a potion is another action? That...
I'll allow it. You didn't actually move at all, so.
Okay. So she casts Bane and then sees that it's not super effective, and then she is going to chug a potion.
Nice.
Nice. What are you chugging?
Potion of fire breath.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. All right, you doing anything else?
Nope.
All right. That's what I feel like they would sound like.
Mm-hmm. Bring it on. I can take it.
I can dig it.
I'm gonna thunderwave all these guys so hard.
Let's see here, Valorn. This mind flayer is going to turn to you, and its tentacled face is going to kind of reach out in your direction. I'm going to need you to make a DC Wisdom save.
I can do wisdom. She flips him the double birds.
Wow. Yes.
Signature Valorant move.
So there's a moment where the tentacles seem to almost be reaching out towards you, and instinctively you just kind of smirk slightly and double bird him. The tentacles stop reaching out and kind of go slack again. Wow, that's that guy's turn. Valor, make a perception check.
Okay.
No pressure.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's cool. It's cool.
Cool.
All right. You don't notice anything.
That's fine.
Barrick's gonna take his turn and get out of the suit.
Get away.
Frederick, you're up.
Alright, I'm also gonna get out of the suit.
I would say it would take your movement.
That's fine. I'm gonna use my movement. Do I still have my action?
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna go ahead and try to shoot a crossbow bolt at the mind flayer.
Pew pew.
Probably this.
It seems to be heading true, and at the last moment, it just kind of seems to ricochet off of an unseen energy.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of flick some of the squid scum off my arm and just kind of regroup myself.
There's a nice
All my steps.
sound that hits the floor.
That's what I got.
You seem to get the majority of it. There's definitely still a slime that's going to be embedded in your armor for a while.
Perfect.
Korak, you're up.
Korak's gonna shout, "Coming through!" and kind of shoulder his way past Lively and Barrick,
Oh shit.
right up in the face of the mind flayer.
In case it wasn't clear, this is the one you want to kill.
Korak, okay, with an exaggerated.
God.
Cool, that's a hit.
I'll re-roll that 2.
Cool, I will fix
Nice. Add 4 more.
that. Nice, fixed.
And then he'll take a second swing. It'll fall off the edge of the thing. Falls off the edge of the thing. There we go.
So the first one hits true and slices in to the abdomen. There's some purplish blood seems to pour out over the blade, and you know, kind of caught off guard by the color and just the absolute smell itself. You come back around for a second attack, only to misjudge and go rogue.
Going rogue.
Let's see. Debating. Yeah, I'll use my action surge. So then, is it 2 more attacks we decided? Was that how it's going?
Yeah, because you essentially get another turn.
Okay,
Ish.
alright.
You get another action, and your
Another
action is
action
2
allows you
attacks.
Boom.
Okay, alright.
Don't screw him up. Nice.
Oh,
I think you just hit.
yeah. Reroll it 2. Oh. Somehow the edge of this thing doesn't. Okay, so add 4 more.
Math. He's looking pretty hurt.
Alright, last swing. Oof.
Again, it's just this
Whiff.
unearthly smell that seems to permeate. It just catches you off guard. But that first one definitely connected.
Alright, that's it for me.
Nully's up. Leaving her there?
Yep.
All right, Valorn, you're up.
Shit. I will. Ooh, I don't want to waste too many spells on this guy.
Use them all.
I'm just. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't want to mess with these larvae too much. So I'm going to use the magic Rizzle scroll, and she's going to just target 1 at each of the 3 larvae that she can see.
Nice.
So it'll be 1d4 to each, 1d4 plus 1 to each of them.
Delicious.
So that one,
Meatball to the face, instantly killed.
that one, and that one.
Mm.
Oh.
So close. So with a and then splashes in return, several of these larva-like creatures seem to go
Yeah.
belly up in the surface. This last one seems to be barely holding on. It seems to be spitting blood, purplish blood.
All right, and I think that's it for her. No, you know what? She's gonna just step 5 feet around just so she can see fully around the corner.
Make a dexterity save.
Hell yeah. Look at those. Not today.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Cool. Oh, I got the wrong one opened up. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it.
Oh, so from out of the shadows, there's a
Fuck.
and you just barely avoid getting smacked in the face with a tentacle.
Cool.
Bling, bling.
All right, Mind Flayer 2. So, all right.
Do anything else?
And that one doesn't look hypnotized, does it?
It does not. No.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I can keep moving.
Yeah, keep moving.
I think I am going to keep moving. How deep does this water look?
It is very what's the word I'm looking for? It's hard to see through.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's just going to try to jump across to this side if she can. So she's going to try to jump that away.
Yeah, make a acrobatics.
Across. More like that away. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah. So, uh, seeing the tentacle kind of whip out at you, you realize it might be best to try to avoid him. So you
Hell
try
yeah.
to jump across, and your feet land on tile, and you feel that you may have made it when you realize that it's slightly wet, and you
Yep.
slowly fall backwards into
Oh, shit.
into the actual water itself.
Awesome.
You take 3 points of damage as you fall butt first into a very shallow pool.
Oh, my tailbone.
It's probably up to your midsection when you're sitting in it. It's probably about a
All right.
foot and a half deep.
Right on. All right. Sploosh.
You're currently
3
prone.
damage. I will take that. My shield takes that, actually.
Oh, that's not bad. Let me go ahead and add this prone on here, though. Bling.
Got it.
All right,
That's me.
All right, Clappy, you're up. You just watched Valorant take a nice fall.
She says, as she's jumping, she says, "There's another one."
Calliope's going to move up behind Korak, and she is going to turn and point at Mind Flayer 2, and then breathe fire.
All right.
They need to make a Dex saving throw, DC 13.
What's the
gonna
range
get
on
Korak?
your breathe fire?
No, I'm aiming at the one across the 30 feet.
All right. Yeah, you can hit it. I will allow it. I'm sorry. He has to roll a what?
DC 13 Dex save.
Is this a magical attack?
I don't think so. I'm just hitting him with fire. I mean, it's a magical potion, but I think it's just regular fire damage.
All right, we'll leave it. He rolled a 9.
Nice. He takes 4d6 fire damage.
Ooh, that was a good roll.
That's my turn.
Is it at one person or is it a cone?
It is at a target within 30 feet, so it's just
Nice.
one thing.
All right, yeah. From your gut, there's this monstrous belch that immediately forms into a fire breath and collides into Mind Flare 2. Its armor seems to be slightly singed, and it's if it had hair, he would now be bald. With unearthly speed, this larva is going to come swimming over to you.
Yep. Cool, cool, cool.
God, he sucks though.
Even with advantage.
It's not the best. And again, this is. And before you know it, you have another larva trying to jump on top of you.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's cool. They're
These
not the
rolls.
best in the world. All right. So with that, Mind Flayer 1 is going to turn and look at you guys.
Saves.
Just need to do a little measuring here.
Oh, yep, there it is.
No reason at all. Just need to do a little measuring.
They have some kind of brain blast, don't they?
I can't tell how far away he is. Damn it! I'm pretty sure it'll hit all of you.
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Is it 30 feet? Is that 6 squares? So you can get them all?
It's even bigger.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, everyone, make a. I guess I could just roll it on you. It'd be easier.
Roll it on you.
Oh, there he is. Couldn't find Frederick for a moment in his jelly suit.
Ladies and jelly spoons.
Oh, I saved. Yes.
So from your mind is a unearthly scream, and those of you who saved, I think you take half damage, or maybe no damage at all. Let me look. It'll automatically do it for us, but
I think I'm the only one that saved. Did not take it. It looks like.
did you take any damage on that?
No.
Oh yeah, then you take no damage at all. Your might kind of wins out, and you push back this screaming in your mind. Unfortunately, everyone else immediately takes a good amount of damage and is currently stunned.
Stunned? That's not good.
Did it already put stunned on you? Because that would have been so much easier.
No, there should be a little... You'll have to drag that, I think. Stunned isn't good.
Was the damage 21? Man.
I think it was, yes, 21 damage. Stunned for 1 minute. Nope, I'm gonna have to drag it on you.
Stunned. Let me tell you what stun does, folks. Stunned is you are incapacitated, which means no actions or reactions. Can't move, can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attacks against this creature have advantage.
Not good.
Not great.
Swift die. Alright, I think I got everyone. Good news is that's its turn.
So, who is not stunned? Me and Korak?
Yep.
Nice.
Just the two of us.
Are you unstunned when you get attacked?
That's it. If it says so, I don't know.
It doesn't actually say in here. That's how I believed it to be, so that's how we're gonna roll it.
Does it say you make a new save every round to get out of it?
I sadly don't think it does. Let me look.
Because sometimes you would make a save at the end of your turn
Oh
to get out
yeah,
of it.
I'm sorry. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn.
Okay, phew, that's good.
So yeah, so I'm gonna say if you get attacked, or if you're you kind of get your wits about you. All right, so Mind Flayer 2 is gonna move in.
Oh boy, and I'm prone.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's cool. There we go. There we go. Valorant, go ahead and make a... Oh wait, I'm just rolling on you. Bling! Alright. It reaches out with its tentacles and attempts something. You're not entirely sure what, but its tentacles begin to lax again, and now it is kind of standing over your body. Barrick is going.
She grits her teeth and says, "Suck it."
Damn, what was that save? I think it was a DC 15.
Nice.
Mine black. Yeah, so DC 15, intelligence.
We're fine. I still think we got this. Korak's about to murder this dude.
All right, Barrick's no longer stunned.
Nice.
Frederick, you're up. Roll. I guess I can just roll it for you. Maybe I can. Oh, there it is. No, you're still stunned.
Yeah, I guess I'm stunned.
That's cool. It's cool. Cool. Korak, you're up.
Let's see if I can finish up.
He's looking pretty hurt. His stomach is currently gurgling purple blood.
There we go.
It's a solid hit.
Purple blood. Purple blood.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
So Korak will just kind of swing his sword upward and take off the Mind Flayer's tentacles, and then it kind of digs into his head a little bit. Let's see you wriggle those now, bastard.
With that, it slumps to the ground, kind of in a heap. Its tentacles are kind of weaving and kind of wiggling on the ground on their own, and then they eventually cease.
Then I wonder if I jump. Let's see. If I jump over here, can I reach Mind Flayer too? Or is that too far?
No, you could definitely hit it. You'd probably land like here-ish, but you're gonna make a acrobatics.
Okay. I just want to know if I should.
Or an athletics. We'll let you roll an athletics.
Yeah, I'll do athletics. See if I can jump across there.
Oh, very easily. And I will say, if you wanted to, you could cut while in midair. That was such a good.
All
roll.
right. Do that. Flying leap.
Oh, nice.
Oh, too bad the crit range isn't boosted.
Mm-mm.
All right, I'll reroll both of those. There we go.
So times 5.
3 more.
Corrected. Nice. You still have one more attack? How many attacks you got? 2?
No, just 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Nuli has not noticed anything yet. You still leaving her there?
Yeah, she's good.
Okay.
She is good.
All right, Valorant. Your butt's a little sore, but you're currently, mid-range in a pool of weird purpley water.
Okay. Can I... And if this requires me to, take some damage myself, that's fine. But can I just, shoot this thunder wave straight up for me? It's a 15-foot cube. Can I just, catch all 3 of those? And catch myself if I need to in a thunder wave? Alright, so I will...
It says out from you.
So yeah, because I'm on the ground, I was gonna, I guess, be up. I don't know. If I need to move away, I can do that too.
What kind of... It's thunder damage. No, go ahead.
So I'll target myself too.
No, okay, no. So as you kind of draw forth the energy, it's blasting out from you. Not necessarily. You are the conduit. I'm gonna say you don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Even in water, I'm gonna say no.
Yes. I'll thunder wave then. Failure.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. Not that, Andy. This one.
With advantage.
9 9 damage to all of them, and they are all pushed 10 feet away from me.
Korak and Calliope, you're definitely going to notice, well,
Boom!
maybe not Calliope, but Korak, you're going to notice that these two larva-like creatures just get just destroyed in a blast of thunder, leaving just a mind flare standing in its wake. You said it gets pushed back?
10 feet, yep. And she's going to stand up and go right here.
Nice.
That's
All right,
it.
Calliope.
Alright, she's gonna move up.
These thunder waves are really loud, by the way.
All
The spell specifically says like they can be heard from like 600 feet away or something.
And then he needs to make another dex saving throw. I'm gonna breathe fire to him again.
Dex saving throw. Oh, I already had him up. And I'm saying I'm not giving him advantage, and he succeeded.
Okay, so he only takes 2d6 fire damage.
Boom!
And then as a bonus action, I'll do a bardic inspiration to Borak.
Kick his ass, sea bass.
Yeah, you saying anything good to him?
She said, I don't know what she says. She's a something.
Oh, hey, Calliope.
Yeah.
I needed to take this off of you. Did you? It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, was I stunned? Was I
you-
not supposed to attack?
You were stunned, but it's too late. I allowed it to happen. Never happened. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, bonus action to bardic inspiration to Borak.
See, Ben, that's how you get around stun.
Just play it out. Have the
Listen,
DM focusing too much on something else.
I had to go deal with a crying baby. All right, I'm like 10% focused on this game right now. There's a screaming baby.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I need to. I need to look at something. Oh shit. Okay.
Secrets.
All right. You doing anything else?
Nope.
All right. Mind Flare 2. Oh, well, Calliope, you're gonna get stunned again.
This time I'll be stunned for real.
For real reals. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh.
So that hurt real bad. So again, its tentacles kind of reach out, and there's this blast of energy, and it sinks into your minds as this screaming, Korak and Valoran. There's this deep pushing from the back of your mind's eye, and you push out this voice. Calliope, you're still caught off guard by this initial scream for the second time. Your head goes blank, and you collapse to the ground.
Did I take damage earlier too?
You got mind blasted once before for 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
you
was like, wait
just
a
got
minute.
mind blasted twice.
Shit. All right. Well,
Yeah, they suck.
All right,
Calliope's dead.
Frederick, you are
Well,
up.
Well, do you want me to lie about the stun thing?
Let me. I'm gonna. You know what? You just got inspiration for that. That's amazing. Once I remember how to give that to you, I will give it to you. Bling. There you go.
Inspiration is a lie.
Let me see if you succeed. Yeah, and I'll let you play out your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put my my bow back in my belt, and I'm going to try to run. Oh, let me see. What's my speed? I think I can run up to him. And I'm just going to try to punch him right in the face.
Nice. Do it. Punch him.
Gonna do it.
Oh
Damn it.
no.
Damn it.
So you kind of run through this very thick purplish water, and you're kind of looking down, and you're still just kind of covered in slime. And when you get up to him, and you realize, holy crap, I'm closer than I thought, and you swing, and you just swing right past his shoulder.
How big is the inspiration die? It's like a d6.
I think it's an advantage on your roll.
Let's do that. Let's try that.
All right, so are you re-rolling that, or are you just attacking a second time?
I think it's probably more fair if I just try to attack a second time.
All right. You'll have advantage on it.
Oh, okay.
You might as well roll it.
Well, let me... Okay, so that was a 16. Let me go ahead and roll.
Okay,
1, 2,
definitely hit.
okay. Perfect. So I'm gonna go with the elbow right to the mind flayer face.
People's elbow,
Didn't do
mind
anything.
for a place.
4 damage.
That's all right. Oh, it already added on there. Sweet.
Yeah.
His face is now definitely bruised. One tentacle seems to be slightly broken and isn't all over the place as much. He's not happy about being elbowed to the face.
You shouldn't be.
You know anything else?
That's my turn. Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Cork, you're up.
All right. Let's see if I can finish this beast. There we go.
Well, that's a hit. It's a
Roll
good
the
hit.
1. So it stays.
Nice. He's looking pretty hurt.
All right. Do it.
Oh, there it is.
Go. Oh, come on.
Mm.
Nice.
All right. What's it look like?
So Korik, he does like a 2 diagonal slashes, kind of making like X across the mind flayer, just like cuts him open. Says, "Looks like it's time for you to be exterminated."
Amazing. And with that, the mind flayer gets sliced in two. Its body is slightly floating in the purplish, briny water that Frederick is now standing in. With that, the battle seems to come to a calm yet again. And Barrick is going to rush up here, wherever Swift Eye might be hiding. And yes, and your friend Calliope is definitely down, kind of face first on the ground.
I can try I'll try a medicine check on her to stabilize her. We're out of turns.
You are out of turns. Yeah. With that, she's stabilized. She's no longer kind of bleeding out. Her breathing is very strange. She's not come back to consciousness yet.
She just kind of looks up at Frederick and shrugs. She's not choking on her own vomit anymore.
You
Nice.
did what you can, child. You did what you can. I'll go ahead and try to use Prayer of Healing on Calliope.
Ooh. Is that the one that we all get hit with?
Maybe. I don't know if I've ever used it yet. Up to six creatures of your choice that you see within range each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. So yes.
Badass.
So how do I cast it on people? Just drop it on everybody?
Yeah, you can click lots of people, or we can all just heal 15.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you
Everybody
cast it
heal?
on everyone?
Yeah. Can I cast it on myself too?
I would say why not? You're casting on everyone else.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
So I'm gonna fix that.
I got healing. I don't know if I did.
Fix that. Okay, I fixed the 2 people that are not here.
Perfect. So is
Um,
Calliope better?
with that, she kind of spits some blood out. She's on her hands and knees, but she's definitely her eyes are opening.
What the hell happened?
I've heard of them in books. They control people's minds, and they're known for basically making entire cities or colonies slaves, mind slaves. They're mind flayers.
Calliope looks around at the corpses. Well, but we killed them all, so we can get out of here, right?
And maybe your elf friends are freed.
Abe, I'd like to search the mind flayer that I'm closest to.
Yeah. Make an investigation. Calliope, Frederick, make an intelligence check while you're doing that.
Got an intelligence check also.
Yeah. Calliope, you as well. Frederick, by the way, you upon investigating it, seems to be rather elaborate looking robes. They don't seem magical in actual design themselves, but definitely some sort of robe you haven't seen before. It's purple, but other than that, it doesn't seem to have any kind of weapon or magic on it.
I'd like to take the robe.
Yeah. You have 1 Mind Flayer robe, or 2 if you want to. Well, the other one's kind of cut in half, but there's 1 fully intact robe.
I'll just take 1.
Andy, did Calliope run away? I don't know, did we lose them both?
Maybe.
Um,
Well, I'd like to peek around the corner, I guess, if nobody else.
yeah, you're going to notice there seems to be an opening here, as well as an opening here. There seems to be a passageway going around this hallway, an opening here, and an opening there. There, I had all 3.
Is there one to the left there?
Yeah, left, north, east, south.
Well, Korak, do you think this is as safe as a place we're gonna find a rest? I don't know.
I don't know if we want to sleep in the water.
Should we go back to the main room? I don't know what the most defensible position is gonna be.
Yeah.
Korak, make an intelligence check.
I are smart.
I do so good. Okay. There doesn't seem to be much left of the actual larvas themselves, but this seems to be some sort of chamber that seemed to be just devoted to the larvae themselves.
Sorry, screaming baby.
That's all right.
you're fine.
If Calliope's also back, make her make an intelligence check.
She's not, but her intelligence sucks. That's her
Okay, there we go.
intelligence check.
Love it. Valoran, you can make an investigation on the room if you want.
Fuck yes. 23. How many magic items do I find on these illithids?
Nothing.
Damn it.
And Frederick already kind of stripped one of its robe. You overhear Korak making a mention that this room could be some sort of chamber just designed for the larvae themselves. And upon looking around, you definitely notice that there seems to be areas for food, for sleeping, for taking care of these creatures that you blew apart in several thunderous waves. And it definitely reminds you of stories explaining that these were kind of raised from larva-like pupils, and this could in fact be their larva room,
Killing their babies.
Yeah,
killing
we
all
should
the babies.
exterminate whatever main creature.
What's the same?
That is an opening. There's an opening to the south, to the north, the east, and west.
I see. I think that I might be able to like cut this thing's face off so Frederick can wear it.
There's one currently without tentacles, and there's one that you feel that you could probably get the tentacles with it. It would take a little bit of skill, but you could probably do it.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm game.
Nope.
Yeah. So, do you have a dagger? You have a dagger, right?
Yep, I do have a
so-
dagger.
So you pull out your dagger and very quickly kind of make work of it, and you hand it over to Frederick. You kind of walk through the water. Hand
It's
it to
not
him.
great. It's
It
not
is-
great.
It's barely there. There's a couple tentacles missing. You kind of A for effort there, buddy. But it's not the best thing you've ever seen.
But there's others still left, right?
There's one without any tentacles on it. Korak cut them all off. Korak, you seem to notice an opening in the room there that seems to be more cave-like in essence. Could have been carved recently, or could have been remnants of what maybe this cave structure was originally intended to be. But it seems to be an opening, nonetheless.
I'll kind of poke a bit.
It's rather dark. You would probably see to about here without any kind of light.
I do have dark vision 60 feet.
Oh, look at you. All right.
Thanks to my beardly belt.
Oh, that's right. I was like, when did you get dark vision? There, you'd see about there. Seems to be an opening in the darkness up there, and possibly another opening down this way.
I'll shout back, "Hey guys, there's a cave vent down here."
I'm gonna try to gently set down the thing that Valorant gave me because it's no use.
Make a
Try to
sleight
be
of hand
subtle
check.
about that.
She's not offended.
She's not even offended even if I fail this.
She's not that kind of woman. She knows it was kind of shitty.
I'm pretty good at putting it down anyways, so you might not have noticed.
That's true.
No,
Oh.
no, you didn't even notice.
So I'm gonna follow Korak.
I love everything about this.
I'm gonna pause for a second and look through Newly's eyes to see if there's anything happening in that chamber.
Make a perception check.
For Newly?
Yep.
Alright, it's +1. 10.
What's
Actually, sorry, it's +3, so 12.
And you have, what's your radius you can see? 100 and something? 120?
120.
Yeah, all seems well.
Cool.
I'm gonna just do this.
Uh-oh, secret rules.
Secrets.
Frederick, you as you're walking down this corridor, there seems to be something in the back of your mind, something that you can't scratch it. Almost like a thought that you've lost or can't seem to remember. It's like it's on the tip of your tongue. It's just kind of itching in the back of your mind.
There's a thought itching at the back of my.
Reminiscent of it, yes.
Is it reminiscent of something I know through my history, perhaps?
You can make a insight check.
Insight check. Okay.
Yep. No, it just seems to be a thought. One that's just right out of reach. Hard to seem to grab it.
I can't even target about like what's it about, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Clappy is also having that same thought.
I'm just gonna kind of tell Korak there's something going on in the back of my mind. I'm not sure. Just something's resonating in a strange way.
Somebody talking to you, trying to tell you things? Are you
don't
hearing
understand.
voices?
I don't even know how to describe it. Just something's off.
Is it something about what Harm said? Harm's words.
I don't know.
It's hard to grasp. But your attention seems to almost be focusing on it.
Grasp it.
Trying.
Do you want to try to reach out to it?
Shit.
I do.
All right. Make a.
Join us.
Right.
Make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh gosh. Not that great.
So, Korak, you kind of see him stop. He kind of puts his hand against the wall, and there's a moment where his eyes are closed, almost lost in thought. Frederick, you're gonna hear and sense something in the back of your mind. It's almost a distracting whisper within the recesses of your mind, but you can't seem to make it out.
I'm gonna headbutt the wall.
Okay. Roll your damage. Yeah, you're gonna kind of smack your head against it. There's a moment of clarity within this sharp pain. Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw. Wow. So as your head starts to clear, you kind of reach out within your mind, and you no longer sense the presence is there.
Korak, something is
Korak.
not right here.
Korak's gonna grab, like, as soon as Korak sees Frederick bash his head against the wall, he's gonna grab him by the shoulder. What the hell are you doing, man?
There's something
Pull
in my
yourself
mind.
together.
There's something in my mind.
Korak's gonna kind of, like, shake him by the shoulders. Pull yourself together, man.
Have I snapped out of it?
You did. You no longer sense this whispering in the recesses of your mind.
I think I'm okay. Thank you.
Let's go back to the others. Make sure they're not in trouble.
Let's do that. Let's wander back to them.
Valen, you're gonna notice that Calliope is also seeming to be in a slight struggle with herself at the moment.
Oh boy. She's
Slap her on the head a little bit. Head trauma
yeah,
seems to work.
she's gonna, since no one was there for a second, she's just going to be like looking around and seeing as how like no one else, it's just Swift Eye, and she's like and punches her in the face.
She takes 2 points of damage.
Yeah, 1 plus my strength. No, that would be 1 damage.
Oh, just straight out 1 damage. All right,
Just 1 damage.
19.
That's all I got.
We'll also have her roll. I'm pretty sure she's gonna look at you and go, "What the hell?"
Mm-hmm. Would I have any idea what is causing this, Abe?
Make a. Oh Christ! Make a history check.
Yeah. Or how we could prevent it.
You do remember in one of your stories that the hive mind could connect with those who lost consciousness or was incapacitated in some sort of way.
Okay.
And you know there could be some sort of connection that's been created.
Connection. Okay.
You also notice that Barrick and Swiftire also seem to be at odds.
What the hell? Am I the only one that hasn't been affected?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were. And Korak.
Yeah, I was.
Because I never got stunned. Shit.
I'm gonna go try to slap Barrick in the.
Everyone else got stunned. Okay.
Do you want me to attack Barrick?
Yeah, if you're slapping him. Can't wait for this recap.
Sorry, buddy.
Everyone got slapped. At the last moment, he slams up his shield. He looks very confused.
Got some high AC, I guess.
But he definitely seems to be lost in thought. Perhaps we should move on. He'll say.
Okay.
Does Barrick seem like he's cleared up?
He seems to be present. It's just almost like there's this distant thought you can see within his eyes.
I'm gonna grapple Barrick. Hold his arms down so that Frederick can slap him around a little more.
Make a strength. Just make your normal attack.
Calliope says, "This happened in a dream once." Oh my god.
I can't make him save. There we go. Oh no, he didn't save. So he sees you coming. He tries to put his hands up, but you're too quick, and you grasp him on the wrist. You feel that you have probably seconds before he breaks through. And yeah, you have advantage now.
Shh, just let it happen.
He's dodging so much.
You're really trying not to hurt your friend. He's always been there for the team, and you just can't seem to connect. Let me see if he breaks through. No, he doesn't. You can hit him again.
I'm gonna look at Korak. Just give him a swift knee to the balls.
With advantage.
All right.
Right to the balls.
There's a bong. His plate mail seems to be covering a lot. It was very unexpected.
I'm gonna try to bonk him on the head.
All right.
It's like Three Stooges.
There it is.
There we go.
Critical slap.
I wasn't trying not to hurt him this time. Hit him.
All right, you definitely hit him.
Man.
Yep. This is great. How'd you kill your party, Abe? Everyone beat each other up. All right, I will say he has advantage here. Let's see what happens. So when it collides with his head, his eyes seem to blink kind of instinctually, and looks at you, Korak, and says, "It's okay. The voice seems to have faded. I thank you, my friends." And then he's gonna lay on hands himself. Actually, no, I think he's just gonna take a potion. Yeah, he's gonna drink a potion.
Frederick's gonna put one arm on his shoulder and say, "I will slap you anytime you need it, buddy."
He returns the look and says, "Appreciate it." And with that, he drinks. He's almost healed. There we go. He won't mind I used his potion. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, he won't mind.
You didn't need that. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is probably going to be a good spot to stop soonish. Do you guys have any
Yeah.
thoughts as to what you wish to do?
Boy, man.
I don't know.
I
Where do we
mean,
go?
this room might actually be. You didn't look around in here much, but this room might be decent to actually stop if we ever wanted to stop. 'Cause there's only 2 entrances.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can still investigate. You have not hit anything or anyone at the moment.
I still have a decent number of spell slots left.
You also have Newly you could send around real quick.
Have Newly. Yeah. Do you guys just want me to send Newly around until she dies? Because she's
Let's
eventually
scout. Yeah, let's
she's
scout.
eventually gonna die.
Going on.
All right, Abe.
All right, tell me which way she's going.
Owl low vision. I'll just fly her.
All right, so she's going to go in there first.
Just to make sure that there's actually a that actually connects. We all assume it connects.
It does. And there seems to just be an empty room. Just roll perception with advantage, and then I'll just kind of take this into consideration as we're flying around.
20. No, 14. 17.
Okay, yeah. She flies in. This seems to be almost another entryway to the. We're just gonna call it the cleansing chamber, if you will. There's definitely drag marks on the floor. Other than that, it seems to be very empty and open. Flying into this adjacent room, it seems to be an older, less actually built, more carved passageway. When you get up to here, there is another opening, and that's just a pillar in the middle of the room. Seems to be open and carved. Which way you going?
Yeah, I'll check out this way.
Okay. So Noli kind of flies into a darkened place, and it seems to decline a little bit. And she very quickly runs into a dead end.
Sweet. I guess we'll check out this way too.
All right. So it's now going back into a more carved chamber. And upon entering, it seems to be an open passage, low in. It seems to kind of come down a little bit. It's probably maybe 10 foot by 8 foot high, well carved chamber. That hard line is not actually there.
Hard line.
If you continue to fly, you're going to uncover that it seems to be almost a midway point, and down here seems to be a door that's currently closed.
Right on. And there's nothing north or west?
Nope.
So, cool. Oh man, all these rooms are so connected. Just trying to look for something that's like defensible a little bit.
I would say the best thing is that little square room.
Yeah.
Square room.
Yeah, I agree. I guess I can. Is there a door over this way?
No, it's open.
It's open.
Yeah, I'll probably
Check it out. Might as well check it out. Eventually, I'm gonna hit the boss, guys. Just so you know.
All right, so it seems to be the hallway seems to kind of loop around. It's a really shoddy drawing, but you get the point. But here it seems to open up.
Whoop.
Make a perception check.
Perception check. +3. +3.
The boss.
18. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, just had to check something. So flying into this room, it's just gonna be easier if I do this. Bling.
Okay.
So flying in it's darker, still illuminated by the same purplish torches. In the center of the room seems to be shelves, all containing glass containers. The rest of the room seems to be open. It opens up both this way and that way. Within the shelves seem to be large, smaller cylinders, all in a purplish, like, you know, a liquid of some sorts.
Okay. Blood. I'm gonna assume it's blood. I'm gonna fly down this way. Okay.
What did you roll?
That
You rolled a 15.
18. Yeah.
Oh, 18. Okay. As you fly closer to this direction, seeing through her eyes, you notice there's a solitary glass pillar. Right. Meow. Inside seems to be an elf. You rolled an 18. It seems to be female in nature. It's not clothed, but its body seems to be twisted and almost looks in the face seem to be of torture. You notice not only does it seem to have extra arms, it has its back is twisted in a strange hunch. Its feet seem to be larger than you would normally expect. It does not seem to be moving.
Big feet, extra arms.
Yep.
Huh. Some ain't right, guys. Some ain't right. Ooh. Library.
It
Gross.
opens back up that way, and then as well as to the south.
Cool. To the south, to the south.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all.
Valorine contains herself and doesn't chase after the lady who's in pain currently.
All right, so
That lady may just be a lost cause.
it's gonna go. It opens up into two sections. Which one are you flying down?
This one, I guess.
Make a perception check.
+3. 20.
In front of you. Let me see if I can make this happen. We're doing it live. Yike. Is the same sort of creature that was in the tube. You fly very close to it, and immediately it's going to attack.
Sure.
And your vision's gonna fade.
Oh, does it hit Newly?
Yeah.
Oh no, Newly.
And with that,
Armor class 11 is never enough.
no, it is not. With that, Noli's vision immediately gets you get zapped out of Noli's vision, knowing that your connection has been severed.
Right on.
Bing.
Okay. She has been kind of like mumbling a play-by-play of this to everyone as she has been flying. She doesn't seem too broken up about Newly. She's not that sentimental.
Whatever. It's not the.
It's not
What's
the first
that?
time it's died.
Right.
It's not the first time it's died.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's not really dead. I mean, she can just bring her back, so it's fine. She's just a spirit. Cool. Well, do we want to rest? Like I said, everyone's okay on health, but I'm down a fair number of spells.
I barely have any spells left.
Barrick is completely out of spells.
Yeah, but he's not here for spells. He's here for
True.
hammer time.
Hammer time.
Yeah.
So is the game plan to move into this room?
I think that sounds like a decent plan.
I think so.
What do you think,
that's the best
Rachel?
spot.
How are you doing on spells and stuff?
Um,
Also wounded.
yeah, I don't have much left as far as I just have first and a second. I have some potions I could take.
Well, but you're gonna need your spells back too.
Yeah.
So we were thinking of camping in this room, a little bit to the south.
But is that everyone or is that just me?
That's just you.
Oh, what kind of strange voices?
Oh, so here's what you missed.
Right.
They just kneed Barrick in the balls and then punched him in the face.
I punched you in the face too.
Wait.
Yeah,
What?
but you're currently seeming very distant, and you're currently hearing a strange whispering in the back of your mind.
Wait, we're punching each other?
It snapped everyone else out.
Oh. Okay.
But yes, the game plan was to head in this direction, I believe.
Yeah. I think a long rest might actually be appropriate now. What do you guys think?
I think so.
This seems defensible enough that even if they do like set up for us, I think. And we've killed 2 mind flayers now, so how many more could there be, right?
Right. Place isn't that big.
I mean, we've only seen like maybe a quarter of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
some
prob-
elf experiments.
And some elf
Probably
experiments. Yeah, Newly got killed. I am going to resummon Newly during our long rest.
I will bring Newly back up. All right. So assuming all goes to plan and you guys long rest, who is watching during it?
I can take. I can sleep for 4 hours and then watch after that.
I'll take first watch.
I think Swift Eye has not used anything either. Swift Eye is perfectly fine. She will elect to meditate.
Do the
Nice.
first watch. Okay,
She'll take
good.
first watch.
All right.
So
That's
Swift Eye
excellent.
takes first, and then Valorant takes second.
On.
Andy, do you still have a tiny hut?
Yeah, it's unlimited, baby.
Man, I mean
Yeah,
that's
it's a
cool.
ritual. It's a ritual, so I just have to take 11 minutes to cast it.
All right.
Wizards are pretty baller. Ask Chris.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
like Gelbar.
Gelbar the Wise.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
Chris, did I tell you about the last session? I think you missed it. We did a battle royale.
Yeah, I think I did miss it.
Just for funsies, but since you weren't there, I just had it was in like a big casino, and I had Gelbar up on stage in like an invulnerability bubble and just using a rod of wonder every round randomly, just dancing and using a rod of wonder every round. It was pretty amazing. I think Moon won. All right. Well, I think that's a good time for me to go to bed.
Yeah, that's a good spot.